All right, we are back with the second episode of Billion Dollar Baby. Abby is learning how to throw hands, the queen of the ring. Here she is. You can watch those combinations flying. So we're just adding to her skill set here, working in some hooks off of combinations, and that's what we're talking about today. So she's doing really, really well, getting much faster, much more confident in her punches. And that's what we're kind of discussing here. She tends to think a little bit too much and then kind of throws her off. So we just want these punches and these combos to become second nature, for her positioning to be right. Sometimes she'll stand a little bit almost too bladed, where her back is almost to me. So that's what we're talking a little bit about, and all these combinations. So we want to make sure they're smooth and slick, and she knows how to throw them, and that every punch leads off the other one. We've also been working a little bit on her defense, just to make sure that every time she throws a punch, she brings them back home, and she's keeping her guard up. So we're also been talking a lot about just making sure that there's flow to her punches. You know, every punch should lead to another punch. That's kind of the secret of throwing these combinations, that every time you throw a punch, there's another punch to follow, another punch to follow that. You know, as long as our body position is right and we're using our entire body, creating all of the torque, using our legs, using our hips, our back, our shoulders, we're able to create power. So discussing a little bit here about the height of her elbow, making sure that she's staying level across the whole punch. That way she's able to throw with much more power. So this has been a lot of fun. Her growth is really coming along, and you'll see it throughout this video. Her progress is really remarkable. So I'm very happy with what we've come up with so far. And I'm sure you'll see it in the video, all the difference that she's really putting together. So we're talking a little bit of making sure that she's turning her hip, working off the ball of her foot, that pivot foot in the front when she's throwing that left hook, and she's going to need to pivot off the right foot when she throws that right hook. So here we are working with that again as she's kind of moving around and throwing these punches and keeping her guard up. So stay tuned. We got some great stuff coming up, a lot of power, a lot of speed. Stay tuned and take a little listen to what's coming up here. Get ready. Here it comes. Abby Power.